How's it going?
Good, yo.
Good. Kyle, ITEC 451 Supply. How are you?
Good, yo.
Good. Just came in. I supposed to have a meeting with Alejandro. I met with him a couple weeks ago, probably. We set up another meeting, and is he in? Do you know?
No.
No, gotcha.
So you mean need to meet with him?
No, I guess I was. If he's not here or anything, then I'd like to meet with you or sit down with you and kind of go over or discuss some of the things I talked with Alejandro about. What we talked about the last couple of weeks and kind of I guess when I talked to him, I found out that he kind of had an issue with the supplier who you guys were dealing with as a supplier.
Okay, let's back up here. Who's ITEC?
ITEC 451 Supply. Gotcha. So what we do is we are a waterworks and mechanical wholesaler. We sell to contractors who then build buildings and whatnot. But
just building?
No, sir. So we're in a more civil and industrial. We do all sorts of different kinds of things, or supply a bunch of different product for all sorts of different situations for our customers. But I know a little bit of looking on your guys' website and stuff that you guys deal more of like the sanitary sewer and then storm runoff. So we would basically have a lot of ADS pipe, N12 pipe, like black corrugated pipe, or the HP Storm, which would be like a gray, stiffer version of that. And he said that was the main things you guys do is put together those systems for some of the larger industrial civil buildings that you guys build is for the storm drainage and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I was just coming to further talk with him, but if he's not here, I'd like to sit down and talk with you and kind of go.
No, he's not here. I mean, he did mention, a little bit of a meeting with you, but I guess I didn't realize you were coming in. That's not with me. So
gotcha. Yeah.
So what did you want to talk with Alejandro? You want me to take the info and pass it along?
No, I guess
why me then? I guess
that's
with Alejandro.
If he wasn't here, then I was sending to talk with you, I guess, or you were the next person that I was supposed to meet with or sit down and talk with. What's your role with the company? Estimating. Gotcha. But I don't have any prizes or anything like that prepared today. I mean, I was going to be on a further down the road meeting, but you care if I have a feed?
Yeah, I guess go ahead. I got like 10 minutes here.
Okay,
I'm gonna get back to my job.
Well, I put together some things for Alejandro. Like I said, these are just a couple products that I think from talking with him that you guys use more commonly that we supply. It'd be like the N12 black corrugated pipe. We go through all different sizes, 4-inch to 24-inch. We also have the black ABS pipe that would be for smaller rolls
to 24-inch.
No, so we only keep 24-inch on hand, and then after that, it's just custom ordering from the supplier for us. So say if you guys need something like 36 or even bigger, we would basically just need as much time in advance or that you guys have as possible to be able to order that from our suppliers.
How long does it take to get it?
It'd usually be 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks?
Yes, sir. Which I think from talking with Alejandro, some of the issues with the supplier that you guys currently have is those lead times are longer and it's harder to basically get that product from your current supplier.
You understand why, right?
Yeah, well, I guess why from your perspective?
Well, you understand what's going on in the world today, right?
Yeah, I mean,
what's going on in the world today?
Shortage of materials, and then COVID, longer lead times, couldn't find truck drivers.
So who are you guys using today that you guys can do 2 to 3 weeks? My other guys,
well, it's
2 months.
Yeah, so with our company, we have 75 different locations around the Midwest. We had shared inventory. So it's shorter because I can pull from each person's stock. Say if we are in between, say you guys need a 24-inch piece of N12 black pipe, then we are able to look at our other sister company shared inventory and pull from theirs, and because they'll maybe have more. Say we're in between orders and we just ran out, you guys need one, we're able to pull from that and get it to you guys.
Is this stuff even approved on my jobs? I mean, how do you guys?
Yeah, talking with Alejandro.
So do I have to do all this stuff? Do I have to do the takeoff? You guys do the takeoff?
No, sir. That was
stuff approved.
Yeah. So we do a lot of working with our ADS rep. A lot of our customers come to us and say RCP is spec'd in for their job. Then we kind of work with a ADS rep, and he kind of helps the customer and get basically ADS pipe or HP Storm pipe, whichever one would be better for that.
He helps the customer.
Yeah. It's just
right.
Yeah. What?
Am I the customer? Who's the customer?
You'd be the customer in that instance, or it kind of works with like the engineers on the back end for that project to be able to get this stuff spec'd in over RCP so that you guys could use.
So I have to work with the ADS rep?
No, I mean like the engineers. If you're, I guess he would be just basically helping get, I guess, I don't know if he'd be talking to you or somebody else or the engineers but he would be helping get that stuff.
It's not up to me. I just put what's on
Yeah.
the plan.
So yeah, he wouldn't be discussing.
So I
with you.
can't, I can't be asking to put this pipe in if it's not approved.
Yeah, and so the ADS, we would basically get those plans from you. Say if you get a set of plans that RCP is spec'ing, or that's what it's calling for you guys to use, then we would pass that off to the ADS rep, and he would help get those plans spec'd in for a black ADS pipe to use.
But I like RCP.
You do? I mean, talking with Alejandro in the past meeting, most of the time you guys use this stuff. There's only certain instances where you guys use the RCP. It's not something that you
Well,
guys.
again, that goes back to what's specified. If it's
Yeah.
specified, then I use what's on the plans.
Okay, gotcha.
But if it's RCP, I want to stick with RCP. Why would I change?
Okay, I mean-
What's the benefits of changing from RCP?
Benefits from changing from RCP is this stuff is lighter, it's easier to put together. It's gasketed, so it'd be watertight for all different situations, whether storm or sewer drainage. And you can move it a whole lot easier. I mean, if you have two guys, you can lift two ends, or if you have an excavator, you can tie a rope in the middle and move it that way and connect it that way. It's just easier to move around. It doesn't take up as much room as RCP does on a job site. And that's another thing that we do for our customers is we tend to hold, like, since we have a lot of inventory of this pipe and the fittings and the gaskets and inserted T's and HP storm pipe, we're able to hold that in our inventory, so that way you guys don't have to take up room on your job site. But then again, if you want it sitting there for whenever you guys have it readily available, this stuff takes up way less room than RCP would on a job site.
You guys realize how flexible this stuff is?
Yeah, and so the HP Storm stuff is a little bit stiffer. I mean, that's more of the transition from going from RCP to HP Storm and then N12. HP Storm is a little bit more of a stiffer product, so that way, in instances where it does call for RCP, this is a great alternative because the stiffness and the double wall, it makes it a lot. It's very similar to RCP, but it's just like this stuff where it's lighter.
It's very similar to RCP. I doubt that.
Oh, I mean, like,
I doubt it.
I mean, I guess a lot of the customers, I have actually a few testimonials somewhere here. But you could give them a call. They're customers that frequently use HP Storm and N12, and
So you're willing to share me.
Yeah.
You guys are my competition, and so you're willing to share that their successes and what's working for them to make them.
no, I mean, like those.
You're not gonna share my stories. You're not gonna share my secrets.
No, I'm calling you so that you can talk directly to them and they can share whatever they would like to share with you. But I mean, it's more of just stories that they've had with us about using the HP pipe and the N12 pipe, and then the benefits of working with us versus another supplier.
How long you been doing this?
I've been in
What makes you the pipe guy? What makes you the more?
So yeah, I've started working for ITEC 451 Supply about 6 years ago. This is my second year in outside sales. I kind of worked through the progression that I feel like most people should come out of college, just starting in the warehouse, learning the products pretty well, and then moving into inside outside sales, offering the support for the outside salesman, and then moved into outside sales. And I have a few different accounts, and I'm just working to get more and more. I kind of learned how to manage my time with the accounts that I have and understand how much time it takes to sort through different.
How many accounts are you handling today?
Currently, I have 10 different accounts.
10?
Yes, sir. They're larger accounts for our.
So you picked up a few accounts since.
Yeah,
since you talked to
it was 5, and the accounts that I have picked up, like the 5 big accounts, and then the 5 new accounts are smaller. I mean, it's more of just quoting until they see something that kind of fits their eye of where I quoted them at, then they'll take the job, and it's a lot of smaller jobs currently, but with the newer 5.
Okay.
But yeah, how long have you, or I guess, how long have you been at Staroska?
What?
Staroska? Yeah, Staroska Group Unlimited.
Okay. And I'd probably figure out how to say her name.
Okay.
But it's not Staroska.
Yeah.
But I've been doing this for 15 years.
Gotcha.
Think I know a thing or two about laying pipe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'll tell you, it's like having a guy come in here and tell me how to lay pipe and think that they can provide something different is.
Yeah.
Well, I've cut,
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. But I mean, I don't think it's. I'm not telling you like how to lay. I think that I'd just be a good supplier for you guys. I think from, like I said, talking with Alejandro, some of the issues that you guys had just getting the pipe and then using our shared inventory between our companies, our local companies in the Midwest, and then our distribution centers, getting that product to you guys, I think is going to help you guys in the long run. I know looking on your website and the things that Alejandro mentioned are the 2 big things is for you guys is getting your jobs done on time and under budget. So, I mean, if you guys don't have the product, which is some things that you've been struggling with your current supplier, then, I mean, oftentimes,
How do you guys bid jobs?
how do we bid jobs?
Yeah.
So,
Do I get a better price than my other guy?
yeah, I mean, our pricing is very competitive. The way it goes, like kind of goes through is you get a set of plans and I could do a takeoff on it. I can get you the amount of material that you need, whether it's drain basins, HP pipe, or whatever, I guess, whatever the whatever is needed for that. I'll just look at the plans, do a takeoff, say you need these many 90s, these many 45s, this amount of foot of black N12 corrugated pipe, whatever it is, do a takeoff on it. And then I'll put that stuff that I did the takeoff on into a quote, and then I'll shoot the quote back to you guys, and you guys can kind of, if you'd like, you can do the takeoff you guys yourself and double check. Otherwise, I've been doing the takeoffs for quite a long time, and I feel like I'm pretty confident in the.
What if you're wrong? What if I lose a job?
Then, well,
If I lose a job based on your takeoff?
I mean, I haven't had that happen quite yet. If that, I mean, I don't think that would arise, honestly.
Okay, what if it does?
I guess if it does, then.
I mean, you send me over a quote saying, hey, this stuff, here you go. And what happens if it comes back? Well, again, I have to make sure the stuff is approved.
Yeah.
So you're gonna send me a quote, say, here you go, I use those numbers. Is it approved or not approved?
Yeah.
If it's,
I mean,
you understand the situation, but
Yeah.
if I'm quoting something, I use your numbers and then that's not approved.
yeah, like I said, I mean,
Who's gonna take care of me?
yeah, I mean, we would be taking care of that. But so basically, with that, I mean, that's part of dealing with a wholesaler is we do business with a lot of different customers and a lot of different people in a lot of different areas. So we have a lot of product knowledge, and then industry knowledge is where certain items are spec'd in and where certain items are. And so we can kind of put that into Excel spreadsheets that way you guys don't have to. And then when we're doing our takeoffs, we
How
can kind of.
involved is your ADS rep?
He's very involved with us. I mean, anytime we have any questions on plans or any sort of situation, I can shoot the plans over to them, and then they can do a secondary takeoff just to ensure that I'm doing my job correctly. But they're there to support. We're very close with them. There's nothing more frustrating than having a supplier that's not really in touch with you. Because I mean, on my end, at least, if say the ADS supplier isn't very in touch with me, then it just makes things more difficult down the line by I don't know when, say, I don't know if the ADS supplier doesn't tell me lead times on product getting to us, then I can't tell you specific times and you can't get your job done on time and under budget. So
What are lead times today?
lead times a day? I mean, like I said, it'd be 2 to 3 weeks from the manufacturer. It'd be a little bit, I think it'd be like 3 weeks for something that we ordered directly from the manufacturer.
Okay.
So.
Are you guys handling the delivery?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the delivery is just included in the price of purchasing our products. That's something that we like to do for our customers. I think when I was talking to He's there, Alejandro, you guys deliver up into the south part of South Dakota, and you have stuff going on in the northern part of Kansas, and then all across the state of Nebraska, east and west. And that's something that we kind of understand being in the Midwest of Nebraska. It's these jobs, I mean, they go on, I mean, here, there, and a little bit of everywhere. So that's something that we like to offer to our customers. I think it takes a little weight off of their shoulders, trying to get all their product to the job site. And then, I mean, you could have other people do it for you, just then cost them more money and stuff like that. But oh, I guess, do you guys, I know with this stuff, do you guys do anything with drain basins, or do you guys even do anything with, I mean, from my experience, or yes, from talking with Alejandro, I don't think he said anything about water service lines or stuff like that. Do you guys build? I know you guys do a lot of custom buildings. Do you guys ever?
Alejandro doesn't make the decision. Do you understand?
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah. I mean,
I'm doing
this is just
estimating. I'm the one putting the project together, so I don't know why you keep referring to.
Yeah, because it's just stuff that information I got from him. But so I guess I'll just ask you: do you guys do any water service lines? Do you guys do any rolls of socket copper tapping into main lines?
Yeah, everything that's exists on the plans, we deal with it.
Okay, yeah, it's cool. So, I mean, that goes along. I mean, talking with him, that was the initial stuff that I thought would be perfect for you guys. But after this meeting, I know I can get some other materials typed up or look at, I mean, if you wanted to send me over some plans and I could do a takeoff on all of it. I mean, we're a full manufacturer, full waterworks and mechanical supplier. So I mean,
I don't want to send you all my projects because I don't know who you like. Some of these guys are my competition. So you're going to share those. You can just go out and share those plans with somebody else and say, hey, you guys, you know, good buddies,
Yeah.
here, like, hey, you guys may want to go look at this job.
Yeah.
But I want to share that with you. It's like,
No, and
I don't know.
those customer testimonials are just for you to call to hear from them their experience working with us, their honest opinion, and that's all it is. It's not going to be any sharing of jobs or anything like that. I mean, they might share a story when something we did that helped them out tremendously to I guess maybe get their job done a little bit better, a little bit easier. That'd be all you're using the reference. There'd be no sharing of information as far as their jobs or your jobs or anything like that. It's just how they feel that we're doing, how we're supplying them or how they feel about us. That way, to just give you a little bit more reinforcement of the things that I'm saying and the way we treat our customers. You know, we basically ITEC 451 Supply. What we strive to do or what we look to create with the customer is a partnership. I mean, we don't want a transactional relationship. Like, I don't want to just be a part of your guys' business just to make $1 off of you. I really like doing the takeoffs. I really like helping you guys win jobs. I like being able to supply that material and help you guys basically just complete jobs on time and under budget. I mean, that's what everybody's trying to do. And we value a loyal partnership between our customers and suppliers.
Well, I have a loyal partnership right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a loyal partnership of taking trips every year.
Oh, gotcha.
You guys do that with your customers?
Yeah, I mean, long-term customers that we've had for a while, we do.
Your Win Nelson rep is here.
Great, finally, yes, my buddy. Yeah, sorry, I gotta talk with
Gotcha.
the other guy here. That's we gotta look at some plans. So
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to shoot you over some of the prices that we have in our material after this meeting. I can get.
well, I
you
think
with
it's
the
best that we
pricing.
get to know each other first.
Oh,
I
exactly.
mean, it's at least my concern. I want to make sure you can handle my jobs.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's we'll be in touch. You know, maybe we'll see.
Okay.
Got a lot of stuff on my plate, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
especially
you.
with Thanksgiving coming up and
But yeah.
getting a little break from work. But yeah, sounds good. I'd love to get another meeting set over, and I'll send you a follow-up email about when we can best do that. So
Okay,
thank you. Thanks for your time.
maybe you want your stuff.